Hey guys, Erskig, and I am back. I'll have edited the last 5 or so minutes of that out, so you guys won't hear what went on, but let's just get back to the game. Sorry about that. Okay, let's move. That's stressful. I am very high-strung right now, so yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna vent on the internet. I'm not that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm not. Okay, let's take these guys out. Raise them up as undead. The drought's over. Income has returned to normal. Let's recruit out here now. See, that's why we captured this. Transfer unit. Ah, he's insane. That's not good. Okay, well, now we can transfer the bottle of living water to this guy, Erskig. I'll take control of the mummy and the Mound King. And he is absolutely insane. Still insane. Are we gonna be out here till winter dealing with this guy's insanity? The goblins have offered their services. No, he's decided to be sane now. Let's raise the dead. Okay, so now we can only really raise the dead when it is absolutely necessary. So let's keep going. Let's attack these deer. Okay, we got our water elemental out there. He'll head to the front row every time to save our actual guys from being killed. 2 goblin chieftains have offered their services. And we can afford neither. Let's go. Just avoid this because that farm is not worth all the trouble. Someone else is around here. Someone in a nice pink color. We'll just be taking their settlement. End our turn. Independence attacking Erskig. Okay. We held that tower. So, on a less stressful note, I visited the dentist today, and I found out I need to floss more, brush closer to the gums, all that stuff, you know, normal stuff. And they tried to talk to me while, like, they were working in my mouth, so it came out as gurgle, absolute nonsense. I don't, like, I understand that they're trying to be conversational, but I feel like there are more opportune times for them to do that. Actually, that was an awful lot of Hobergs that we just killed, so I think we can raise a lot of them as undead, but we'll have to wait for this guy to become sane again, which could take some time. Let's hire back here. Oh, our mummy died. So, oh well, he's back now. Independence attacking Erskig. Snakes have no effect on Solus. And turn. I think doing summonings in dead-filled areas is more effective. Let's test that. Let's do minor summoning, Raven. Best. Another dire wolf. Okay. That's effective. And another minor summoning. 3 dire wolves. Cannot say I can complain. Radold. Okay. Gonna raise the dead with you, and eventually you're gonna be sacrificed because I don't feel like lugging you around. Let's raise all the dead we can. Okay. We've got some Soulless to hold the area with, and we'll be moving a little slowly for now. We'll continue to recruit back here because you're going to be heading back soon. And let's start selling our iron. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Hero. Can't afford it. Okay. Let's go here. Yeah. And turn, and we actually have enough Soulless now that I guess we could throw a few away to defend that farm. That way it can't be taken from us by like one single snake. Let's move here and devote 3 Soulless to that. Then giant spiders we're gonna be up against next. Okay. We'll go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough to defend a iron mine, right? Yeah, I think so. I think they poisoned some of our spearmen. That direwolf was tough, it could take the poison. Let's check on it. It was this one, right? It lost an eye to the poison. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely that one. Which means it's gonna miss quite a few attacks now, but oh well. What you gonna do? Luckily this guy is not insane now, so he can raise some dead for us. Hooray, more Soulless. That's exactly what we needed. And because we're not going to be able to move this turn anyway, might as well raise as many dead as we can. Take this guy. Yeah, leave those 5. Early autumn. We need to think about heading back sometime soon. Which one has... So, we'll probably raise the most dead and discover the most territory, attacking this one. But we want to make best use of all our moves. So, if we go here... Yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't know if this plan will actually make sense, or if I'm just being insane, but I think we can do both coal mines, and that will maximize our efficiency so far as movement goes. That way we're using all our movement points, and we'll still have time to claim the dead. Assuming this guy's an insane, which he probably is. Yeah, he's insane. Okay, well, let's do a minor summoning. Another raven. Oh, a mummy. That's a little bit better. But mummies are probably gonna be for more disposable armies. And at this point in the early game, we can't really afford to dispose of any of our armies. Let's raise the dead. How many long dead should we leave? Okay, we've got plenty to leave. probably go back and start leaving some at already established territories. We can go back, leave some at these farms. We need some to guard these mines here as well. So we were put a little bit off schedule by Guy's insanity, but not all too much. We go here, take all of these guys out, hopefully raise them up. Yeah. Playing as a necromancer, you kind of have to be really careful up until the point where you can get a lick and move around a little more freely with your raisings. Okay, we're gonna be moving slowly, but we need everything we can get to fight this Warlock. This is only a Warlock's apprentice as well, so this will be one of his army, one of this guy's armies, but not his entire force. So we're at a tiny bit of a disadvantage, being as undead tend to be weak against fire. How insane is he? 72, okay. Yeah, it's getting around the time where we need to just flat out dispose of him. So we'll try and bring him out here, and he can raise these guys that we're killing here. But after that point, oh, long dead aren't weak to fire because they're just bare bones. So let's take out that elemental, and here we go. But fire still burns, and burning is bad for our guys. I'm wondering if long dead can lose eyes. I mean, assuming they're skeletons, then they can't really, like, have eyes, but we got a spectral horseman. Okay. Why not use dark knowledge? A lot of dead here for whatever reason. And then a lot of dead here. Oh, thank you. I did not know that game. You were so helpful. We're starting to really stockpile some iron. Look at that. How in the world are we ever going to use all that iron? I don't know. High Cultist has been eliminated by Toxis the Witch. Okay, witches tend to be very strong in the early game, but because their strongest armies are very easy to get access to, but their strongest armies rely almost solely on very large, hard-hitting troops. And in the late game, when armies can take a thrashing and the archers will still put out a lot of damage, the witch becomes almost obsolete. Okay, we barely managed to hold that tower. So let's hire some more guys down there. That way we can't lose our only archer to a snake. Which, for whatever reason, I can see that happening. There's presence of the dead all over these areas where the guy's been. The Burgmeister has been eliminated by the Demonologist. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Nothing we can really afford. Let's leave some Solace here. Did I forget? Yeah, I forgot to leave Solace there. We'll go around through the woods, because I feel like bringing up the rear and having to go through that all over again. So as a necromancer, you get a choice. You can either become a lick or a vampire eventually. I would say I try to go with the lick for my main guy at least, because he tends to accumulate his skills early on, and then it makes more sense than replacing him later with someone who's gonna have to acquire those skills all over.